started building myself, thinking about my own self, that how can I improve. Nobody is ever going to come and tell you, madam, you need to have this improvement, you lack in yourself. Nobody is doing that. You have to develop it, you have to analyze. Hello.
Hello. It's
Okay.
nice that we.
Okay. So, I have a question to ask. Let's make it little
Yeah,
interesting
sure.
so that
Yes.
listening will be interesting for people. Okay, so the question is that when you told me about this confidence thing, you said that you were underconfident in the initial days and gradually you gained confidence. There are so many students who are learning English like me who would be joining Acefluency and you would be coming across. My question is that how do a person know that he is underconfident and what he needs to do to build the confidence? Because building confidence is not a simple task that I give you some tips and tricks and you'll start blooming from tomorrow onwards. You have to take some needful, risky steps also. So, what did you do to build this confidence?
Okay. That's a very interesting question. And I was just waiting for this question. Like someone should ask me that how I overcome with this fear of mine. See, the thing which I have practiced a lot is that I used to stand in front of a mirror with a
Okay.
number of pages with the books, and it's not like that I have to prepare some speeches and some messages. No, I just take the notebook of the kids, like the novels or the course books. So I
Hmm.
just take that books, and what I used to do is that I used to go and stand in front of a mirror and just starts reading that. I used to read those entire chapters and the pages in front of the mirror, because I
Okay.
believe that you are the only one who can give the 100% correct analysis of yourself.
Hmm.
Nobody else can give it to you.
Correct.
And when I entered the very first time in a
Okay.
class, so the fear was that I wasn't able to make a eye contact with the kids, because while I
Okay.
was just teaching, so I
Hmm.
was looking to the like I was looking at the windows or at the
Okay.
doors or at the
Yeah. Correct.
fans, rather than facing the kids. So then my mentor was like the director, so who appointed me as a teacher. He was my teacher in the college as well. So he
Okay.
suggested me this activity, and I started doing this on a regular basis.
Okay.
And
Okay.
it
Okay.
made me so confident, because it is very easy to face everybody out there in the world, but
Right.
it is very, very difficult to face your own self. You
Hmm.
cannot make a proper eye contact
Yes.
while standing in front of a mirror. And
True.
if you can do this, then you can be able to overcome any of your fears, and you can face 100 of the people in front of you. So I
Correct.
started doing that, and see, now I can face anyone. Like, if you just go and ask me ki that, ma'am, you have to conduct a session with a number of people like 10 lakh or 20 lakh, doesn't matter, I can do that also. So my only suggestion for the students out there is to just try to face your own self,
Okay.
and try this activity at your home as well, and you'll be just able to build a confidence.
Okay. Thank you so much. I got my answer.
How did you do that? Like, you seems to be have a very good confidence in you, so how you build your confidence?
I stay in Mumbai and I have seen a lot of partiality here between some of the. Wait, that is a little personal. I wouldn't go
Yeah,
into
yeah,
that.
no, no,
But
no,
I have
don't
seen
mind.
this partiality, and usually when you are belonging to a poor middle class or financially weak, and you dress up like that, you actually tend to have that mentality that I am from this background, and so I need to do whatever my surrounding people are doing. And there is a huge disparity. Then you see when you go anywhere, you see, especially in Mumbai, that the people, those who get down off their car, they just have something to eat. They just throw the money like it's so much with them. I started having this emotional development from this very young age, then I started feeling that what is so special in these people that that is not there in me. So one thing I started to notice is their personality. Their personality is very, very extraordinarily so good when I compared myself with them. So I started building myself, thinking about my own self that how can I improve? Nobody is ever going to come and tell you, madam, you need to have this improvement you lack in yourself. Nobody is doing that. You have to develop it, you have to analyze and start doing it for you. So I started building confidence, started learning more, started studying more, started participating in activities, started talking to people more. And as much as I could do, I am very proud of myself that whatever field I was in and whatever I did, I tried my level best in that. And I have no regrets. So, with that responsibilities over my head from a young age to earning today, all these things have helped me to build a better version of me. And I try every day, ma'am, that if I have done something today, what was that thing which was the mistake? Because everybody knows their mistake, although they are not trying to improve, they are still stagnant at that same place. But I always thought that if I did this mistake today, I shouldn't be repeating it tomorrow. So this
Same.
mistake improvement and not repeating it more than once helped me to gain more every day. So as much as I could do, I have done.
That's very good of you that you said it very true, that if we realize our mistakes and if we accept our mistakes, then we can overcome anything. And it is a very good thing to accept your mistakes, to agree that I did this thing wrong. Because nowadays, like especially young kids, like the today's children are so engrossed in themselves only, and even if you tell them that okay, at this point you were mistaken and this was your mistake, so they won't easily agree. They will feel like, no, I wasn't at fault, I was not at fault at all.
Correct,
So
correct.
you like they just blame the teachers and their peers and their friends,
Yes,
but they don't
yes,
accept their mistakes. And yeah, you said it correct that the gap between the middle class people and the upper middle class people comes a lot, because even I have faced this thing in the school as well.
yeah, somewhat similar situation was with me. But now, when I step out of my house, I make sure that I am confident enough because money is not everything or the only thing that you carry everywhere. You carry your kindness, your politeness, your looks, your personality, your behavior, your confidence. All these things will make you compatible to any upper middle class person around you. And there'll be nobody to differentiate you with any other person because it is very easy to say that, okay, I'm okay with whatever I am, but it feels within it feels that why am I separated from this group of people? And why am I not treated like them? So when this feeling enters, no, you automatically have this quest of doing something in your life. And once that develops, then nobody can stop you.
That's very true. And you know what? I'll share it with you, Kavita. When I was in my schooling and when my even in my graduation as well. So even my schooling, I was an introvert person. I
Okay.
never had that much of friends. Until date, I do not have too much friends. So
I,
I was the only kid in the entire class, and we like 56 students were there in my class, and I
okay.
was the only one who used to sit alone, and
Okay.
I don't indulge myself with the
Uh,
other people. If you want to talk to me, I can talk to you. If you don't want
okay.
to talk to me, then
Okay.
let it
Okay.
be. So I
Okay.
was that sort of a person.
Hmm.
And now I realize that okay, though I was just afraid because they were too much smarter than me, uh, in every field, whether in the studies, whether in the personalities or everything. I used to feel the same way that I'm the only ugliest girl in the entire school and all that
Correct.
thing.
Correct.
But then I learned to live alone, and when I just step out into the working environment or into the working field, then I realized that you own your own personality. You don't need to compare your own self with anyone, because you are the special one in your own, strengths and in your own benefits. So this is what I have learned, and even while having a conversation with you, I've learned a lot. Seriously.
Okay,
Seriously.
this was
The
shocking. This was shocking little
No, no,
bit.
see what I believe that, no, it wasn't shocking. It is very, no, like, actually it is happening with me, because you, the way you speak, the confidence, even I don't hold that much of confidence like you. And the way you speak, and the way you hold your calmness in your voice, and the modulations in your voice, and the experiences which you have shared with me, like, somewhere in the upcoming life I would like to use those experiences, like
Yes.
the
And I
lessons.
think we meet everyone with a purpose and for a purpose. So every person that comes and talks to us also teaches either a good lesson or a bad lesson. If it teaches a bad
Yeah, this
lesson, we
point.
know that no, we shouldn't be doing this kind of act, especially to avoid, or else other people would be judging or feeling the same feel I have for this person. So that
Yeah.
is also one thing. And you know,
That is the one.
once,
Yeah.
sorry, I interrupted.
No,
Sorry.
no, I was thinking that I just only asking you to continue only.
Yeah, I somewhere read that don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is very well known, and I accept it. I truly accept it. But when you go somewhere and the treatment you receive is is first judged by the personality, by the appearance, and how you talk to them, how polite you are. Because, see, recently I went to a restaurant, and usually I have a friend who always gives tips to the waiter. This waiter was little rude by the way he represented himself. Even when he was calling sir or ma'am, it felt like he's doing a favor on us, just performing his duty. So even with those gestures made us feel that he doesn't deserve the tip and he lost it. So I just want to say that you never know how and where you are affecting the people by the way you are representing yourself. So try your level best to be as much as down to earth you can be, as much as calm and polite and everything you can be, because there is something next to you who is watching you. Maybe something good might happen. You never know.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree with you, because just do your best and the
Yeah.
best will come to you automatically.
Yes, yes. I feel we have just finished our 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's it. I was about to say this. It was a great session with you, Kavita. Thank you
Same,
so
ma'am.
much. Have a
I'll
good day
go.
ahead.
And, ma'am, your name. I forgot.
My name is Ekanshi.
Spell it.
Ekanshi.
Unique name. I heard it first time. Honestly,
Yeah.
Ekanshi.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Bye bye. Good night. Have a nice day.
So, ma'am. Bye, bye.
Bye bye.